Here we are, guys, week 5 of our Dare to Be Uncommon series. I'm sure it's been quite a journey for you so far. Many of you probably had some excitement, maybe some nervousness. You maybe even have some disappointment kind of on this journey during this small group series. Hey, that's just what happens when we're walking, when we're doing life with people. But I want to encourage you to stay focused on what God's called you to do, on the commitments that you've made, because we are seeing lives changed. You're such a huge part of that, so thank you so much. Let's keep our focus. If you remember last week, I asked you to make individual contact with all the guys in your small group, and I wanted you to ask them, how has this small group study impacted your life so far? So hopefully you've done that. If you haven't, you still got time, and I'd love for you to go ahead and do that this week. But I want you to do something else, and I want this to be actually during your small group time this week. I want you to take a few minutes, so make sure you plan for this, and I want you to go around. Maybe it's just a couple guys in your group, or maybe it's a little bit more than that, so plan accordingly. But I want everybody in that group to have an opportunity to share what God's doing in their life through this series. Maybe it's they're growing as the leader of their family, or at work, some boldness and things that they need to speak out about God, or maybe they've come into a relationship with Christ for the first time. Whatever it is, I want the guys in your group to share that with everybody else in the group. What happens is two things. It brings everybody, really knits everybody together when you do that. Also, it's going to encourage everybody else in the group. Man, this guy's growing, and this guy and all, and it's really going to build each other's faith. It's going to be an incredible time. So I want you guys to plan on doing that this week. All right. I also want you to do something else. All right. As leaders, we've got to be forward-looking. Meaning, we can't just be excited about what's going on now. We should be, but we've also got to be excited about what's coming up next. And so this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to begin to talk to the other men in your group about what's happening when this study's over. Because now we've only got a couple weeks left. Maybe it's using Pastor Steve's message. We've got a small group lesson on that. We can get that to you. Or maybe it's another men's study. You thought, man, a man's study was so powerful. I want another one. Or maybe there's a book that you've read in the past that was just really impactful on you. You'd like to go through that with some guys. Whatever it may be, as a leader, I want you to begin to think down the road now. Don't wait till week 7 and think, what are we going to do? Start talking about it now. Get the guys excited about it now so they'll make that commitment to stay together in relationship and continue to grow together. Guys, I continue to hear amazing things about what God's doing. Thank you so much for the commitments that you've made to impact the men of this region. Because when the men of this region are impacted, our region is going to feel it. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great week.